Georgia, you could say they have a quarterback battle of sorts. It really feels like it's Gunnar Stockton's job. Maybe we call it a quarterback battle because it's Kirby Smart, and there's always going to be a battle for every position, regardless of who you are. They had their G-Day this past weekend. Gunnar Stockton started slow. Looked like he, per the intel over at Dawgs HQ, finished really strong. If you're a Georgia fan, make sure you are subscribed. Quick plug there. But I thought that Gunnar Stockton, what he showed you in the playoff, honestly, gave me some encouragement. Seeing him have a little bit of pop against Notre Dame, I thought that was at least noteworthy. Now give him a better receiver room, give him another spring in the system, all that. He's clearly got the locker room. If you needed any more evidence of him being a guy that the team rallies around, go ahead and watch him literally die on the turf in Atlanta, walk off under his own power, and then they end up winning the football game with Carson Beck handing it off. There's a high trust factor from the staff and from the locker room, and I think that's extremely important when you have as much talent at Georgia as you do. Puglisi is young, talented, inexperienced. Sounds like he played like it at the G-Day. I love so much, though, the intel from Rusty Mansell on the team at Dawgs HQ. There is no sign of him hitting the portal. That's refreshing in a world where guys are hitting the portal like it's their job. It also tracks exactly with what we know about Ryan Puglisi. Dude committed when Dylan Raiola was committed. I'll rephrase that. He was committed. Dylan Raiola then committed to Georgia. Got a bunch of questions around if he was going to stay at Georgia, and he's like, "No, I'm 10 toes down here. I want to be a dog. That's what I want for myself. I'm not afraid to compete." Sounds like that hasn't changed. So good on Ryan Puglisi in that sense. So this isn't really where this discussion becomes interesting. It becomes interesting when you tie in the idea that Georgia will look in the transfer portal to go get a quarterback. Hear me clearly. This is not Georgia telling you that they don't like Gunnar Stockton. To me, this is Kirby Smart doing what Kirby Smart has always done. What is Kirby Smart a sicko for? Competition. That's what he does, man. That's what he does. He is going to make sure that if you are a starter at Georgia, you have earned it. Now, Gunnar Stockton, having been there more than 3 years, you could say in that way he's earned it. He's going to have to keep earning it. Okay, so I think Georgia will look at a transfer portal quarterback, but doesn't mean that they are going to have someone besides Gunnar Stockton starting for game one. I'd be wildly surprised if that was the case. For one reason, I don't know that you're going to find a higher, talent at quarterback in this spring portal market. That would surprise me. I also don't think you're going to find someone in the transfer portal that wants to transfer in after spring practice to try to go win a job during fall camp at Georgia. To put it simply, I don't know that you're finding someone that's actually about that life as a quarterback to go win the job at Georgia over Gunnar Stockton. Gunnar Stockton's proven he's about it, man. He's about it. Knock his helmet off. He's popping up like toast. I mean, he's not the starter 1 year behind Carson Beck. Doesn't matter. He's staying. Want to bring in a portal quarterback? He's staying. Doesn't matter. Like Gunnar Stockton, I think, is exactly the Georgia model. Wait your turn, bide your time, do the work, reap the rewards when it's time to reap them. I do think that ultimately he will be good enough for Georgia and they will have success with him at quarterback in 2025. But Kirby, if he can bring in a quarterback to promote competition, I think he'll do that.